Dallas, Texas, and the Texas State Fair. A football setting unlike any other. The Cotton Bowl cut in half. 50% crimson, 50% burnt orange. The Sooners and the Longhorns have played here since 1932. Today they battle for the golden hat and bragging rights, and the outcome of this game can echo for a long time. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Longhorns will kick this deep to start us off. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
When they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real...
You cannot escape the defense with a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He lets it go. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. The Sooners trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That is a dream start for the offense. What opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense.
No, how the fuck that nigga got wide open? And the fucking zone coverage. Like, nigga. Hold your fucking position. What the fuck?
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Takes the toss and heads left. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. They're back up. Second and long at the 19. play fake, looking to throw the football. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
First down. We're going to throw the football. That's caught. It's gone. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open.
And he lofts it deep over the middle. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball in the back for some good yards.
It's a quarterback keeper. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side, they went, grab that hat, Kirk. They take a picture that lasts a lifetime.
And Chris, think about it over the years. All the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big win. Baker Mayfield, Vince Young, and it goes back and forth. And you're right, today, whoever wins this game, they're going to be quick to get that hat on.
The pocket breaking down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Oh, and he breaks free.
You motherfuckers are not going to fucking tackle. Man, that's some fucking crazy shit right there.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return.
I'm going to fucking tackle.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. To throw, it's Rojas. Makes a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
A new set of downs after that completion. He's going to hand this off. Fights off a defender. That one moves the ball across the 40. Remember, the last time they played, Texas squeaked out a close one. That was a painful one for the Sooner Nation.
You know, Chris, to me, Texas and OU is one of those rivalries that just goes back and forth. And remember when Bob Stoops first got to Oklahoma, he seemed to have the upper hand. And then Vince Young in that 2005 magical season for Texas ended up changing that forever. Now it's gone back and forth ever since.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Texas. Just ran away from the defense. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you see in a Tuesday practice.
And that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Went after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle, but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere. Hoping for another chapter in this tremendous rivalry, Kirk. They've been playing since 1900.
Yeah, that's really what makes college football what it is. And I think all the concern with the realignment was we would potentially lose games like this. It's great to see Texas and OU still be playing for many years to come.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. The Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running out of time in the pocket. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. It's a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down inside their own 40. That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a big hit at the end, but on a fresh set of downs. And the Sooners getting set on first and 10.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is...
Big shot.
Come on, what the fuck you doing?
He cannot stop him. He's in. Touchdown.
Man, that's some fucked up shit, bro.
Empty backfield now. They go for two. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he makes the catch.
That's some fucked up shit.
The two-point try pushes the lead up to 8 now. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. Offense takes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Now here's the toss play. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Looking to throw yet again. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Kicker on the sidelines. They'll go for 2 points here trying to tie the score. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's
That's some bullshit.
Fails. They're still down by 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint.
I understand how these motherfuckers
This offense is in the red zone.
Boy, nice job here by this
with the
offense,
fucking
getting an opportunity
missed tackles and shit.
receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster.
Look at this shit, bruh. That is fucked up, bruh. That nigga ain't that fucking fast, bro.
The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw.
That nigga in the pocket. No fucking flag.
Ball down here in the red zone on first down.
That's fucked up, bruh. That nigga clearly in the fucking pocket.
Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Takes the snap and takes.
Look at that stupid shit, though, bruh. Man, that shit.
This offense
That's fucked up, bruh.
Look at the blazing speed of that quarterback. For your defense, how to stop this guy? Good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy. To be
Nigga clearly in the fucking pocket. He throw the fucking ball.
Returner decides to fair catch this.
Some fucking cheating ass shit.
on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession.
Look at this stupid motherfucker, bro. The fuck you run the goddamn wrong route?
This defense continues to just be physical.
You right fucking there. How the fuck you run that shit wrong?
And by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback every time they drop back.
And they can leave his block, though. Bro, y'all fucking, that's fucked up, bro. And you leave your fucking block. You on the fucking block, and you leave your fucking block.
Not been able to really get established, but they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
First and goal here for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal out that loss. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver.
Look at that shit. Balls go between this motherfucker hands and all that. That's some fucked up shit, bro.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power it.
That's fucked up, bro. That's so fucked up. That nigga always get lucky, man.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy.
That nigga be throwing balls between, man. That nigga playing some fucking.
For a third or a fourth later today.
The offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he makes the grab. A successful 2-point try. And they bump the lead up even more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
That's some aggravating shit playing against this motherfucker. Always catch some lucky ass fucking passes and shit.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Makes a quick catch. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
The defense sits back.
Lucky motherfucker.
Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The ball is picked off. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down.
Intercept the fucking ball, though, bro. Y'all bad this shit. Y'all keep bad this shit.
The defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. 2nd down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Rojas. It's a short completion to the big tight end. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the 1st down.
The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Vaughn. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
They're going to run it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Bringing pressure. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking downfield. It's Rojas. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can snip it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
What the fuck?
And now 4th down.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
It's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. He's moving out of the pocket now. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
So, second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the left side. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. And the gain just good enough for a first down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw over the middle. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And here comes the flea flicker. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. And the fair catch, signal for and taken. Takes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, and try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
It's a quick grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides calls is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
And the runner takes off to his right. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Rojas. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's Vaughn. Finding space at the 20. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here. And
it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Here's that defense shifting again. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
It went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They make the stop just short of the mark, where it's getting 4th down and inches. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for 1st down.
Final analytics are going to tell you to go for on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The Sooners are starting to flex and pull away, Kirk, getting closer to putting on that golden hat.
What a day for these Oklahoma Sooners. It's a game you just dream about, the rivalry game against Texas here in Dallas. The only thing you worry about are old Boomer and Sooner out there working as hard as they had to work this afternoon.
We'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down.
Threw that's some pass interference type shit I've never seen in my life.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover.
That nigga cheats some type of way, bro. Ain't no fucking way.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught.
Ain't no fucking way, bro. That nigga cheat.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Convert the BAT, so the lead is now 21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one will be fair caught. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Fights off a defender. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Come on, bro. Come on, man.
Down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And the Sooners will crank up the tempo.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down.
Catch is made way down inside the 30. Finding some room at the 25. Poked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Got space, looking to score. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away. Return man decides to signal fair catch. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. Let's it fly to the wideout.
Man, that nigga not even looking at the fucking ball and intercept the fucking ball. And that's stupid.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, "Thank you, we'll take it."
Look at that fucking shit. That nigga don't even know the ball coming, bro.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone. The Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Got him, he's sacked.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
That sack sets up an important third down. And he drops back in the gun.
Look at that shit. I think it's not even trying to play fucking defense, bro. I mean, that's fucked up. There ain't nowhere that nigga was supposed to come. Them niggas not even trying, dog.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late.
Not even trying.
The defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The Soft were able to bring him down quickly. They break the huddle for third and goal. They're 2 for 2 on third down to this drive. Drops back to the shotgun, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway with this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Oh, and it's incomplete from a little dump-off pass. Brings up second down. Back to pass. It's Rojas. And he lofts it toward the sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late.
Motherfucker's not blocking.
You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
Look at this motherfucker.
Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
The Sooners will line up here on first down and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the route is on. Well, the energy really building up. They're not careful. This could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you will never forget this kind of performance.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Trying to extend the play. Going to try to use his legs here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Defense is coming after him. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for
How the
the coach.
fuck? I didn't even call a fucking play. How the fuck he gonna move early?
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter. A fourth down play. They step up yet again. And you give the ball to your own offense. You work that clock. And you see your victory.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Lets it go quickly. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. There's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time, North quarter fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Can he make it to the marker? They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. You get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the defense adds 6 interception returns.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they're just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Automatic in the BAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Here's the fair catch by the return man. Offense takes the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Nice grab. It's Vaughn. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Caught over the middle. It's Vaughn. Oh, and he's ruled down right there. They lose yardage.
That's fucked up. You don't get no forward fucking progress.
Their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Ball carrier running through tackles. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They'll go to the line here with the clock running. Press coverage now from these DBs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Intercepted in the end zone. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He fires it. And it's complete downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense is clicking and the defense just searching for answers now. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And he throws his third interception of the day. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they get a chance to get right back in the game.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. He's found some room at the 45. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense. Well, let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights.
Booster.